I'm a strong believer in your look not being complete until you put on perfume. This is your Lattafa. Today's video is going to be a black smoky eye, and I think you guys are going to really like it. I really want your feedback. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into this video. Period. I'm having to use my iPhone's flash because even my ring light is just, it's not bringing the light that we need, y'all. Let me use my inhaler. Hold on. That's my little shit. I'm just playing.
Let me stop playing before this video be too fucking long. Okay, let's see, where do we start? Alright, so we have the eyebrows done, and the look that I want to do like a smoky eye. But I remembered as well that my daughter has my black pot gel eyeliner, and I'm not about to look for it. So I'm going to use a pencil, and then just try to like, I don't know, like buff it out. So basically, instead of doing face first, we're going to do brows and then eyes first. Which is not something I usually do because they're in medium 1 custard. And we're just going to dab that on our tray. Okay. Now we're going to take this dirty brush and I'm just going to watch me move. Just going to do this and then kind of press it down like that and then go back over it to get the leftovers. And then I'm going to look into my mirror right here to do this because when I look at the camera and do this, I feel like I messed up. So, watch me work. Okay. And then because we're going to be doing eyeshadow first, we want to just
They are sculpted. My baby has a lip.
I'm gonna start from the bottom, and I'm just doing hair-like strokes within the shape that we sculpted, making sure not to use a light hand. You do not want to, like, don't do that. You want to feather. You want to make sure you are feathering. You can apply a little more pressure at the ends than you do at the bottom because, yeah, so you want to apply a little more pressure at the ends than you do at the top, not bottom. Because at the top, like, even if you go in with a really, really light hand, it still can come out, like, really heavy. And it can be hard to clean that up, so just be mindful of that. And there are so many methods to doing your eyebrows, so it's like so funny to me. If you watched my previous video, you notice I've been doing my own makeup since I was like 11. When I see people like, this is the right way to do your eyebrows, you should be doing your eyebrows this way, there is no right or wrong way. It's all about technique. Like, it is all about technique. And honestly, you should like play around with the technique in which you do your makeup based off of what look you're going for. That doesn't always work for everybody. Some people like truly have to stick to a technique where they like literally hate their makeup. And I was that way for a long time, but I feel like the longer and the more experience you gain doing makeup, the more you understand that techniques are meant, like, it's meant to be, how can I say, enhanced or twisted. Like, you should know how to, especially if you want to be like a professional makeup artist, you need to know how to switch up your techniques and still have it come out looking nice. Why do you always take the one? So she just took my concealer brush. So we won't be using that until we can wash it. Shout out to her. And then I'm just going to go in the full coverage foundation in shade Natural Beige. And this is a little tanner than my complexion right now, but that's okay. That's why we add foundation to the neck too. And I'm just going to go with the same method just so y'all can see. You see I squirted some here, and then I'm just going to make sure I don't have too much. And I'm going to clean up my brows at the top. Okay. And then I'm going to use the other side that I have the concealer still on, and I'm just going to get it with the sunscreen setting spray. And I'm just going to go back over those areas and make sure we have it blended in. We don't want it to look cakey right there. These are the brows. Voila! And if you want it, I hope y'all cannot see my nipple. If you want it, you could just, you know, blend it in a little more on the outside, throw some lashes on, lip blush, lip gloss, call it a day. But we're doing a look tonight for y'all. Now, for the eyeshadow look that I want to do, I'm going to start applying this bronze shade in the She's Bronze Patrick Top palette. I'm going to use the cream color first. And what I'm going to do with the cream color, I'm going to get this, I actually put that on my contour brush, which is what I usually go in with this shade with, but I just go right here. We're not going to start that yet though. Then I'm just going to pat it a little on my tray, make sure I don't have too much, and then I'm just going to pull this down so I can see. And also one thing I did need to do was go back over my eyes to make sure there were no creases. There we go. And then I'm just going to... This is like really not showing anything right now, but that's good because we want to build it up. And I'm just gonna go like this because I'm just gonna extend that out into my temples. And I'm going to start the same process on this side. Now we're going to go in with our another layer. The more layers we do, the less we want to clean up because we want it to start being pigmented the more we do. The first layer is really to give you an idea of placement and to make sure you are placing in the correct places. But that's the best thing about neutrals. You can be hunchback, y'all. You can be so messy. And we just want to make sure we are extending that out, right? Hey baby, you got mommy's concealer brush? I kind of wanted that. And then I'm just going to go in with a little more on this side. And if you're wondering why I'm using bronzer, sorry y'all. It's because all of my eyeshadows are like so old. I cannot tell you the last one about eyeshadow palette. And for some people, like they really don't care, but me, I personally always notice the difference with old eyeshadow palettes, and like not that much on me either. So I do use it on my eyes mostly. I'm gonna go in with this let's see here. Probably use this one to blend this. No, I'm gonna use this one to add this shade. And what I'm going to do with this one, so first, before I even go in with this, and this is a cheap brush, so it has no straight hairs, but I'm gonna go in with the matte powder in the Patrick Top one, just to match up with, and then I'm just gonna tap the excess, and we're creating dimension. So I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna repeat that on the other side. Because you have to remember, like, what we just did on this side is cream. So now we want to go in with the matte instead. And then this is just a little bit darker than the matte with the Patrick Top palette. I'm sorry, y'all, for our background fingers. But we're going to see, like, yeah. So at this point, not gonna lie, we're looking crazy, right? That's cool. That's cool. I'm telling you, it's cool. And I'm just kind of shaping. Okay, now that we've done that, we're going to go in and kind of blend this out just a little bit more. And I'm actually going to do that off camera. I'll be right back.
So I blended it in some more. Now is for the really messy part and where I might fuck everything up right here. So what I want to do, I'm going to warm this up on the back of my hands. I have really fat hands if you haven't noticed. I'm just going to warm this up. I need it to be on some skin so I can warm it up. And then what we're going to do is create the same effects that we just did with the brown shades, but with the pencil because I don't have a matte black eyeshadow. If we had a matte black eyeshadow, we'd do that. So and then I'm just gonna bring a wing up. I'm really making sure she just wants to take everything I'm using. Here, play with this. Tell me, y'all, that's Debo. Okay. Okay. Now, we're gonna go and do the other side. Oh, Lord. There's no hope for me. Okay. And then another wing. And we just want to make sure we are getting that in there. Now me, some people do this a lot more messy than I'm doing it right now. I don't got the balls to do that. I've done it before and I didn't like it. I need control of where it's going personally. So now I'm gonna actually come down on the bottom and I'm just going to go in with this same one right here. And that's just the cream and the Patrick Ta She's Bronze that I'm doing for that. And then I'm gonna go on top with the matte shade. Just trust me, you'll be fine. Happy?
Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna go in with one shaped like this, and we're going to blend with the matte shade and the Patrick Ta. Okay. And I'm also gonna do that one.
Still looking kind of crazy, but it's okay. Now I'm gonna take a baby wipe. And
I'm just gonna okay. And sure you clean up under the eye too. So now that
okay. The things that I do for content, because the way that I'm literally gonna be wiping all of this off again. Okay. Don't forget the neck. And then I'm just going to wipe that off my hands because it makes me feel so nasty. Ew, 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 ew. To my nails too, ew. Just gonna take this and I'm going to blend. Something about makeup brushes just be smelling like a fart to me. Okay, so we have that on. Now I'm going to go in with the Makeup by Mario shade 220 and the Surrealskin Awakening Cream. And I'm going to start right here. And right there. And I'm just gonna okay. Just trust me, you. And I'm going to go in with the cream shade. Apply that ever so lightly. I'm also going to add that to the temples. And then I'm going to also add it down here. I don't really do much contour. Down here. This Iconic London in shade, I don't think this is a shade. Oh, Power Pink. And I'm just gonna put that on my tray, y'all. And I'm gonna go in with this right here, which is obviously my blush brush. Gonna wipe that off just a little bit. And we're just gonna are we seeing that? Airbrush. And I'm gonna like we're gonna be out all night and we're gonna be in the house. Might make some hookah for this occasion. And then now what I want to do, I'm going to go in, and actually y'all, I was supposed to use this brush to put the cream blush on, and I was supposed to use this to blend it out. I was wondering why this one was like really dark. I'm gonna start on this eye because this is the eye where we first applied the product. And then
so now took my AirPods. Do we see that? Do we just want to line that? Sorry, y'all. My Debo baby is trying to take all the makeup before I use it. Okay. So now that I've blended out contour on the nose,
just gonna and then we are gonna blend that out. Don't worry. My face looks really crazy right now, but I promise it's gonna be cute. Pop a little there. And then also going to I'm trying to give the illusion of the smaller nose for me. So I'm gonna blend this in right here. Make sure that's blended and that's blended. And I'm just going to make sure I'm blending out that contour. And it's like the light is kind of playing tricks right now. So I have to play with it. Okay. Now, since like I said, this is gonna just get to be an in the house glam, I really don't excessive. And then truly love this powder. Before I moved to the Huda Beauty powder, I was Old Faithful with the Rihanna setting powder, which I still love, but this right here has just been everything to me. So we're done with that. And if we were really trying to be dramatic, make this last all night, we would bake the eyebrows too. But we're not gonna do that. This is already gonna last way longer than it needs to. Now we wanted to go in and start our powders for the face. So I'm gonna go in with this Too Faced, the color is damn near gone, Too Faced Candy Clouds. This smells so good. Smells kind of faded, but it smells like bubblegum. We're gonna put that like on top of the powder. I'm make sure you're putting it on your forehead and your nose too. And then we're gonna go in with, let's see here. We're gonna go in on the sides with our bronzer, contour, whatever you wanna call it. We're just gonna make sure, you know? And now this is also the stage, I'm gonna steal my mascara back from my daughter. The stage in which I put on my lashes. So, first things first, let's put our mascara on. No, baby. Nope. Here. And then other eye. Ooh. And some people who don't wear lashes are gonna stop right here, but I wear lashes. I love a just mascara look too, but for this look, being completely realistic, I would definitely put lashes on if I was going somewhere with this look, so I'm just gonna put them on for the video too. You know what I'm saying? And then let's just, and then while that is drying down, I'm just gonna go in with my beauty marks. I really need what's it called, some like eyeliner that is, I really need some eyeliner that's like liquid gel, whatever you want to call it. So this, our face has set enough. I am gonna just go in with a little teensy bit more powder. Okay. Now, what we want to do, we're going to blend all of this together. But we're gonna let that sit for a little bit longer. We're gonna go in with, this looks a mess. I can't remember the name of the company. I can't remember. This is somewhere I got some lashes from. I also got lash glue. Tatti lashes. This is their glue. And we're just gonna put this on the top lid. And I tried to be really careful to avoid, I'm just gonna wipe that off. I try to be really careful to avoid getting it on my lashes because it is really sticky. With this though, it's not as bad as getting the duo glue on your lashes. If you know, you know, but it is still strong, so you just want to be mindful of that. Now we want to try and kind of like hurry up and go in and put these lashes on, because one thing about this glue, it dries really quickly. And I'm so happy, y'all. I just found these tweezers. Okay. For some reason lately, I have just not been that girl when it comes to putting lashes on, so. Oh, it's gonna do that. I really don't want to do another layer of glue. Okay. See the difference? Yeah. Okay. Now this one probably is dry because I just waited too long, but we'll still give it a shot. Okay. Something about these so close to my eyes freaks me out, but it's okay. Whenever you get your lashes on right, it always gotta be something that irritates your eyes. So I'm gonna let these dry, and I'm gonna squeeze that. Okay, something is definitely irritating my eye, but I feel like a wee ball. Here, baby, I don't know what to give you at this point. Like, take my soul. Here. Okay. I don't know why I put that so close to the inner corner, because that's going to continue to irritate me. But it is what it is. Now, we're going to go in with this holy grail bitch right here. This is the Sephora Micro Smooth baking powder that they said my daughter just was holding onto my ring light for dear life. Anyways, we're gonna go in with the Micro Smooth. Now, I'm gonna go under and I'm gonna brush it off with that. And also, nice, right? And then I'm just gonna go in with a little bronzer to make sure we're keeping color in our face. And then, of course, you already knew. And that is it for our face. I'm gonna do my lips and my hair, and I'll be right back.
Actually, I am gonna give y'all a lip tutorial. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury, and I think this is Pillow Talk, yes. And line my lips, and then and now I'm gonna go in with this Ruby Kisses Plumping Gloss, and I'm gonna put that right here. This is really plumping, so I'm literally just doing that because it should be burning. And then I'm gonna go on top of that with this Turkish Delight by Nars. And I'm gonna... Yes, girl.
And y'all, now this is the final look. I'm gonna do something to my hair for picture purposes, and I'll be right back.